What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans just defeated the New Orleans Saints 20-13. Another statement game by this young Houston Texans squad. Man, this was a big moment. You are now 3-3 as you enter the bye week, and I am so excited for the rest of this season. Thank you, everyone who was a part of the live stream today. We're about 500 people deep the entire time. So after the bye week, right, the Houston Texans are about to enter their bye against the Carolina Panthers. Make sure you guys are tapping in on Sunday as we live stream the entire game. It was such a great time. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it, and welcome everyone to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calavillo. I drop daily Houston Texans content, so make sure you guys are following me on my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. And if you guys are new here to the channel, welcome. Just hit 8,000 subscribers, trying to hit 9K by week 9 or 10. Thank you so much for being along with the ride, and thank y'all so much for watching today's video. Starting with the Houston Texans offense, I was encouraged by what I saw. Rookie quarterback Stroud, 13 of 27, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, his first interception of his career. He was also sacked twice. The Houston Texans hadn't allowed a sack in 2 weeks, but they allowed 2 today. Look, despite the INT, he throws it to a New Orleans Saints linebacker, gets picked off. But then Nico Collins forces the fumble. Shout out to Nico Collins for the heads-up play. But what I love about that INT, that it immediately led to a touchdown to tight end Dalton Schultz. Once again, rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud shows you that he can overcome adversity. Everyone was wondering when he was going to throw that first INT. Well, he threw it, but then he bounced back with a scoring drive that ended in 6. CJ Stroud, man, the legend just continues to grow. And after the INT, I mean, he looked solid, was moving the football, and at the end of the day, puts up 20 points against this very good New Orleans Saints defense led by Tyrann Mathieu. The Russian attack, your leading running back was Devin Singletary, 12 rushes, 58 yards, 4.8 yards a carry. Dameon Pierce, 13 rushes, 34 yards, 2.6 yards a carry. Another tough game for number 31. Now, I think you have to answer the question, or ask the question, who should be the Houston Texans starting running back going forward? Dameon Pierce or Devin Singletary? I think after today, you might have to lead to Devin Singletary, but I like that it wasn't just those two running the football. It was Xavier Hutchinson. It was Mike Boone. I mean, C.J. Stroud ran the ball twice for 3 yards. 3 times for 2 yards, but your other Russian attack, I mean, they were all successful. Xavier Hutchinson, 2 rushes, 15 yards. Mike Boone, 1 rush, 11 yards. That Xavier Hutchinson Russian attempt, he absolutely broke a New Orleans Saints defender. Maybe his ankles are still on the field, but I like that this was a Russian attack by committee. It wasn't a run guy. It wasn't 2 guy. It was 4 guys making an impact for this Houston Texans Russian attack. The receiving core was led by Nico Collins, 6 targets, 4 catches, 80 yards. A solid game for Nico Collins going up against Marshawn Lattimore, one of the better cornerbacks in the NFL. And Nico Collins found some success, drew a pass interference call in the end zone where the Houston Texans could have just put the game away. The drive ended in a field goal. But that's the type of plays you get when you target Nico Collins. He had himself a solid day. Dalton Schultz led the team in targets with 7, 4 catches, 61 yards, 1 touchdown. That is 3 weeks in a row where tight end Dalton Schultz finds himself in the end zone, a red zone threat for this Houston Texans offense, and I should expect this type of production going forward for the remainder of the season. Brevin Jordan, 1 catch, 11 yards, got a first down. Noah Brown being back from IR, 5 targets, 2 catches, 37 yards. Also drew a pass interference towards the end of the game to extend a Houston Texans drive. Look, it was a good, not great performance from this offense. You have to be encouraged by what you saw. You expect them to grow after the bye week, and then you will be getting back center Juice Scruggs. But it was a Houston Texans defense. At the end of the day, this game came down to them. And the game ended on a Steven Nelson INT. He had himself an up and down game. Definitely got burnt early in the third quarter by Shaheed, but then follows it up with the INT to end the game. The New Orleans Saints offense, Derek Carr, 32 of 50, 353 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The rushing attack from the New Orleans Saints, Alvin Kamara, 19 attempts, 68 yards, 3.6 yards a carry. The Houston Texans, they kept the New Orleans Saints rushing attack in check. Now, shout out to the New Orleans Saints. They had a lot of fans at the stadium today. I am so happy we sent them home crying and quiet. But it was the receiving options from this New Orleans Saints team that gave the Houston Texans defense some problems. Chris Olave, 7 catches, 96 yards. Taysom Hill, 7 catches, 49 yards, a career high in catches. Shaheed had those 2 catches for 85 yards, 42 yards a catch, and had that touchdown responding to the Houston Texans scoring drive. But at the end of the day, this Houston Texans defense kept the Saints in check, and they ended the game. There was 2 sacks on the day, one of them from Malik Collins and Jonathan Gennard. The other one from Sheldon Rankins. The Houston Texans' leading tackler on defense was Blake Cashman with 15 yards, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 pass defense. Blake Cashman, when healthy, is a very good linebacker. The rest of this Houston Texans defense, man, was just swarm. It wasn't just one Toro making a tackle. It was many of them. And as you enter the bye, you enter on a high note. You just beat a 3-2 football team. No one expected you to be 500. Get healthy. Get Juice Scruggs back. Get everyone back. Then let's destroy the Carolina Panthers. I am encouraged by what I saw today. Thank you, everyone who was a part of the live stream. 500 people deep the entire time. Go Houston, and you guys have a very blessed day.